We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Division rivals do battle. Next. Kyle Wright, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Mickey Moniak. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First offering on its way. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
First pitch, 7:20.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one. The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
As a look, now the pitch. Pops this one up, and that's going to land foul. Wright tossed a little over 85 innings so far and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
They're not called table settlers for nothing, Danny. 1-2 punch right there. Both on base, first and third. We got problems.
Tough way to start the game on the mound right now. First and third, nobody out. It's time to start making some really good pitches.
Standing in, Brad Miller. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
And he's also right there in the top 5 in both batting average and home runs. He's really a great all-around hitter.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pache is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto pitches a ball, and a ridiculous way to end the inning. Not sure if he thought he could steal home or what, but it's an easy tag for out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Wheeler is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And now pitch on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And it's fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Freddie Freeman comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. His career line against Wheeler has picked up 14 hits in 32 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Fouled away. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Count remains full. Wheeler's ready. Here comes the 3-2.
Hey, Okay, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves failed to score in their half of the first. We'll head to the second now at Truist Park. No score here on the show. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
And the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is fifth. The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Swanson brings it in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now batting, Adam Hazley, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Leading up for the Braves, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. Fouled off.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
drive base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in for the Braves, Christian Pache. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First offering on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Darno at second. Pache on at first with nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hazley is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Acuna digs in now. He went deep last night twice. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there. 2 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping up now, Austin Riley, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there, and it's 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Sliced hard on the ground, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Braves will strand 3. Will move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's down.
windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Ozuna to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. First delivery to him on the way. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Mickey Moniak. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Swanson picks it up. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Gene Segura will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Ozuna is under it, and that retires the side. Phillies strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And it's grounded just foul down the line. And he fouls this one off. Wheeler into his motion, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brad Miller.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. And that misses. 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. First offering on its way. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Adam Hensley. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. 2-run shot to straightaway center, number 33 on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies lead this one 3-0. So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Miller stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So stepping in, Christian Pache, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Pache is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base. That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Well, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
And the runner's breaking for third. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Moniak. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping into the box, Zach Wheeler. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate, Mickey Moniak, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Two balls and a strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies go down quietly there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping into the box, Austin Riley. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Riley, a native of Tennessee. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Kyle Wright hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Brad Miller.
Brad Miller.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Tommy Milone takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 53, Tommy Milone.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A runner at second, nobody out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Bounce it to the left side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Hazen.
In now, Adam Hazley. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One 0 count. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Two balls and a strike to count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate now, Rhys Hoskins, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of
The
the
MLB
at-bat on
Season
its
5
way.
2021 games
a
and
high
highlights
strike
will
there,
be coming up
0-1.
next on Sports Groove in 2021.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's count 2-2.
Hit down the third baseline. Segura has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Standing in, Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Number 31 for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
1 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Christian Pache. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Striding into the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another one sent foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Swanson picks it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Mickey Moniak. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Grounded back up the middle. Albies picks it up on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Gene Segura standing in. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
That swung out and missed. We're even at 1-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. They're up 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
Minnesota Twins
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
5636.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now. Ender Inciarte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Braves, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And he takes ball one.
Count 1-0.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
For MLB Season 5 2021 Game 7-8 Miami Marlins 4053 Washington Nationals 4349.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Down the third baseline. First and second here with nobody out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he'll take strike three called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. One away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike two. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Pache. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they open up an 8-5 lead. Digging in, Ronald Acuna, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. Maybe they go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
5-6-3-8 Toronto Blue Jays 4-8-4-2.
Get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's outside.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Wheeler sets his sights. Here it is on 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike one. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. 8th inning coming up. The Braves lead it 8-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Will Smith will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Drew Waters is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the imposing power bat, Brad Miller. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Ozuna is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit towards center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting. Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's set, and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting. Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it. And the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready now, Drew Waters, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius, and no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
The back, the center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
So now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Hit on the ground to short. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Wheeler pauses. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. 2 out here and a runner at second. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. To the left side, but it's well foul. Another 0-2 home. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
You know, give these guys credit at the plate. They've made him burn through an awful lot of pitches here tonight. They're really making him work, and that's not always easy to do.
The 2-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 22 on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils, and they've doubled things up now at 10-5. Settling in now, Adam Hazley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Adam Hazley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
In now, Reese Hoskins. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Alec Bohm will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Atlanta Braves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tommy Malone earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Zach Wheeler was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. Will Smith works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
The MLB Season 5 2-0-2-1 Game 7-8 Texas Rangers 3-5-5-8 Detroit Tigers 4-3-5-1. The MLB Season 5 2-0-2-1 Game 7-8 New York Mets 4-8-4-2 Cincinnati Reds 4-8-4-5. Final.